Today is day 8 of my posting of 30 days of content on YouTube. It's going to be a bit of a freestyle this Friday. I want to come to you and share what took place today for me. Have you ever felt very excited and hyped to be social? At the beginning of your week, and then you end up regretting your commitment to an event after you've been through that long work week? Well, that was me. It's like after this long week, I RSVP'd pretty much to this event unofficially, but I talked to other people like, oh yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna make it. Oh, it sounds so fun. Oh, they have food, word. I'm all for it, all for the social, all for the games. Yeah. Then when it rolled around, I'm telling you, I did not feel like going. I was dragging. I was feeling so tired. I was tempted to just stay home and stay in my frumpy clothes, have my hair all over the place, and just be chillaxing. But I said, no, I committed to this, so I'm going to push through. Well, on my way to the event, I decided to make a stop at the store before so I could get a bite to eat because I didn't know what to expect when it came to the food selections. So I said, let me go and buy this French grape jelly, this Francais bébé jelly that's rich and high in quality, that's loaded with just the pure vineyard of the grapes, not all of that artificial sugar. I just wanted to just have a little indulgence to lift my spirits before I went to this event. So I ended up arriving to this event and I did not know a soul. At least that's what I thought. I was like, okay. To break the ice, they ended up having one of those 360 photo shoots. So I said, well, let me go ahead and, participate in the photo shoot, the game. That'll be cool. Then they ended up playing this game. It was fun. I had never heard of the game before. It was where we had to pull out specific photos from our photo gallery as fast as possible. And the person who you're standing next to, if they, for example, said, look in your photo gallery and pick out a picture when you were last at church or the last meal that you cooked. And if you were the fastest person, then you won and you would move on to the next person who was standing. And I thought that was very clever. Yeah, it was a nice way to connect and laugh, even though I didn't win. Now, on to the food. The food, they had it catered by this woman. I knew that this was in somebody's kitchen that they had cooked. It was incredible. It was nice and delicious. She ended up having dressing, macaroni and cheese, yams, dinner rolls, turkey legs that were just spiced and spicy and just cooked to perfection. Meat was falling off the bones, and they had chicken wings. For desserts, well, I went over to that dessert table and I grabbed a couple of slices of pie. They had pecan pie and apple pie. Well, let's just say that the pecan pie was the clear winner. It was no contest. While I was in the line and I was standing there for food, there was someone who actually recognized me from being at the last Bible study. And the lady tapped me and she was like, yeah, I remembered you. And at first I'm like, and she said, yeah, I remembered you because of the last. She's like, there's no way that I could forget what you said because your response literally had the whole room like gasping for air. So there was a guest speaker. It was Latarius Whitfield. He is the podcaster of Dear Future Wifey, and he was speaking that night, and he asked us, like within our last breakup, what are some things that we learned? And I ended up putting my hand and I said, I learned that I was a lukewarm Christian. That's how everybody responded in there. And she said, yeah, girl, when you said that, I promise, like I like, this is something that I feel like a lot of us struggle with and a lot of us are unwilling to admit. And she said, you were just so real and so transparent. And we ended up struck up this conversation. And she asked me, she said, did you finish the assignment? And I said, the assignment? She said, yeah, he gave us homework. Did you complete it? And I said, well, what was the homework assignment again that he told us to do? And she said the question was, what value do you bring to a relationship? And that sparked a deeper discussion. And we ended up going into the society that we live in and how it focuses a lot on the physical and a lot of materialistic things. And at that point, I found myself ditching the original table that I was sitting at with random people who I did not know. And I ended up sitting with her and the other lady who she was with, who was at that Bible study prior. We had great conversation, ended up exchanging phone numbers. It was just amazing. And I felt a real connection. So that was that. As we were wrapping things up, I went ahead and got me an extra plate to go because they were very generous during this Thanksgiving season to give away plates. They don't want to waste the food. So I was like, I'm going to take you up on your offer and take some of those, and I'll be eating up on those tomorrow. As the event was wrapping up, I ended up bumping into another person who wanted to talk to me about Bible study, my thoughts on Bible study, what to expect, and the next one that's coming up. And we ended up just standing there and chatting until the venue was closing up on us. I said, wow, another very unexpected, nice conversation. We also exchanged social media information at that point. And I left feeling so grateful that I had attended. I ended up walking out with new connections and a renewed sense of joy. So this Friendsgiving, happy Friendsgiving, by the way, it reminded me that sometimes pushing past my tiredness and the hesitation, the social awkwardness, that it could really lead to some meaningful experiences. And that's what happened to me on this Friendsgiving. And so here's to more spontaneous, joy-filled moments with a life that's full of ease and cheer. Good night, my lovelies and gents. I'm going to bed because I'm tired. I tell you that macaroni and cheese really caught up with me. Have a good night. Love you.